Hi and namaste to episode 17 of Spirituality Matters. This time, we're going to look at self love and exploring the confusion. It never ceases to amaze me how some people, at the mere mention of self love, run for the hills, others head for the spa. There's much confusion about what self love means. I'm convinced if we knew the true nature of self love, we would make it a part of the early years school curriculum. For some, self love is confused with a form of self infatuation, self adoration, self obsession, or self absorption. There's a story from Greek mythology about a man named Narcissus. They say he fell in love with his appearance and that he lost himself in the process. It's not a warning about self love, but rather a warning about body consciousness, getting caught in blinkered vision. Now, some see self love as body or mind care, which is great, but a little limited. Hot cocoa with maple syrup instead of whipped cream and sugar is definitely a good self care tip. Going for a walk in nature also does wonders for the mind and spirit. Both of these nourish that feel good love factor. However, there's so much more to self love and to the self. Self love takes you beyond the body, beyond your thinking. It reveals love exists in every self. Paradoxically, it takes you beyond yourself, beyond the ego self. Self-love is an invitation to experience the unified self, which is love itself. Instead of self-appreciation or self-deprecation, you experience the expansiveness that spills out for every self. Self-love is essential for self-realization. And it's an integral centrepoint for self-confidence. This in turn leads to self-contentment, which leads to the innate joy of self-sacrifice and ultimately self-realization. So here's a short exercise. Stand in front of a mirror, close your eyes, dust yourself off before you close your eyes, shake your hands, bounce on the spot. And before you open your eyes, with your eyes closed, inquire, what if I can let go of all my thoughts around what I want to look like, all attachments to my appearance, let go of all thoughts of what I should or need to look like. Today, what if I'm open to seeing past the story of me to experiencing the light of love that sees me? And, once you've sat with that, inhale and exhale, and then let go of your hands, look into the mirror, open your eyes, and just look past all of this, all that body, the mind, the thinking. Look. What happens if you see that you are love and that the self is love? What then? What if you discovered self is love? Thank you for joining me. Love is truth and truth is love. When this wisdom lands, there is joy. May you live in the joy of love and truth. And I'm going to close this, as I always close, with a prayer for all the beings and all the worlds to experience peace, contentment, and joy. Samastalokan Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokan Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokan Sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Blessings and love. Yes, blessings and love.